Hello, it's me. It's that time of the week again. Welcome to Fireside Thoughts. I'm joined by the transatlantic Mr. H. How are we doing, sir?
Not too bad, sir. How are you?
I'm not as good as you, but I'm alright. What is going to be the opening topic from the new, refreshed...
Mr. H?
Yes.
What I'd like to talk about, sir, is living with cancer. I don't mean people who actually, the person who's actually got cancer. I mean from the carer's point of view. Unfortunately, I have someone close to me who's been diagnosed with cancer, neck cancer, and it's very, very difficult, sir, on the people that are having to look after, do the running about. And there's no support system. I'm not saying there's no support system. You have to work to find the support system. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, somebody I know has got it, basically, and the whole process from diagnosis to finding a treatment with the hospitals is so dragged out.
So laborious, yes.
And I think that's done on purpose, cynically, to let it progress. You know what I mean? That's my cynicism. But people go on about these Macmillan nurses and this fucking saviours and all this, but you know, my experience of them hasn't been that. Well, but like you said, no one gives a fuck. Ultimately, there's no help there, but you find as well of the people you're looking after, and it's hard on you. It's hard on you. I know people might be watching this saying you fucking you selfish bastards. You know what I mean? But you know, when you have to give up your life for someone to look after them, or put your life kind of on hold. Yeah. It's very frustrating for you. It's also very taxing. You know what I mean? Obviously, the people you're looking after are in a very low state of mood, so you have to deal with the constant depression of someone else draining your energy and whatnot. And it is a very hard thing for anyone to go through. You know.
Well, when this person was diagnosed with it, he's close to me. The first thing they asked was, "Have you got any family?" And he said yes. And said, "Oh, well, maybe you want to talk to them about bringing you up to appointments and stuff before we start organising ambulances for you." Now, I do understand the whole idea is that they can get the person in and out quicker, but what they're not thinking about is these people like myself have got work commitments, etc.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds very selfish, but you can't just go to your employer and say, "I'm having off from now till never."
No. It's basically as well, everything's done at Salford Hospital, so you're fucking about at Salford.
Yeah.
And then it is the whole thing is very stressful. You have to find fucking parking there. You have to frig about.
Well, this is it, Jimmy. This is something else. They charge for the parking.
Yeah.
And I know you might say, "Well, what's £1.50 a day?" But it's there.
Fucking mounts up. You know what I mean?
It mounts up, and if you've
I will give Salford Hospital its due. If you're visiting with, if you're dealing with someone who's cancer, you're taking them there, you can get your money back. Have you not experienced that? You can get you get a yellow chip, but you can go to a desk inside and say you get paperwork, and they say, but in Wigan Hospital it's just fucking.
Well,
you know what I mean? It's a
same at Withenshaw. That's where they do some of the operations.
Yeah.
And you get 20 minutes free. But there's no way can you get to cancer ward from Car Park in 20 minutes.
No.
Never mind get back.
No, completely. It's just very hard. You know what I mean? To look after someone who has that affliction. There's no help for you, really, and if you've no family, well, I suppose in a sense we don't really have any family.
No,
you've no brothers and sisters. You've no other people who'd lighten the load.
I'll be honest with you, sir. If it wasn't for my wife and my in-laws, I'd have been goosed.
I mean, I'm doing this kind of thing all on my own, you know, and I'm finding it very fucking taxing. And draining emotionally, but you have to do it. It's a sense of duty. But here we are, and that's life, isn't it? Really, you just have to crack on and
it does
do the best.
That these Macmillan care, they don't just turn around and say, you know, just phone up the carers and just say, you know, and check in with them and say, "How are you coping?
Well,
how are you finding
the thing is, you know, sorry I'm holding this camera, you know, I just don't want to get my earring shot, but the carers 9 to 5. You know that that fucking phone, you ring them after 5 o'clock, it's straight to fucking answer for phone, and they don't give a fuck, and you can understand why, they can't get involved emotionally in every case. But I've just told them fuck off, mate. Well, I've not told them fuck off. I said, look, there's nothing you can do. You know, you can ring up with all these nice flowery words, and we'll offer you support. Well, what does the support consist of? Oh, you know, tea and sympathy. You know, I don't need shit like that, to be honest with you. So, end of the day, you're on your own at World Roy, and you just have to look after yourself and the people around you. And all this other, it's just flowery shit, and it's nice jobs for people. Yeah, my cancer's fucking Kernus. This is what I do 9 to 5. But after 5 o'clock, they couldn't give a fuck, really. And I'm sorry if you think that's cynical, but I've experienced this firsthand. It's not just something I've been told. You know,
we're actually living it.
You know, so there you go.
I do, like I say, I know there are people on here who'll say, you know, they're wonderful people, and they are in certain instances, but as I've found, I've not had any help with it.
No, same here.
Other than my wife and my own immediate family, but nobody's ever contacted you. And when you do say these things, when you do say, all my basic feelings towards this person has changed.
Yeah.
Because it does. Not everyone who's facing something like that, Jimmy, suddenly becomes this inspirational person.
No.
They can become, you know, self-absorbed. Woe is me.
Yeah.
And that's all they talk about, and it drags you down. And you do end up thinking to yourself, you know, for fuck's sake, you know, I'm living this with you. I
can't be fucking doing with it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you go visiting, looking after somebody every day, and they're depressed, and it takes it out of you, you know. Yeah. But what can you do? This is.
I mean, I don't know. This person has got it, which is close to me. Actually smoked. They gave up smoking, and for the reason as they put it on tobacco, and then started up again.
Yeah.
And you do find it hard to find, because what these, you know, to sympathise with them, because they will say, oh, you know, there was no education when I come of age. Fair enough, fair comment. They might turn around afterwards and say, well, no, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Okay, but certainly since the 80s, they've been saying these things, cigarettes can kill you, and anyone that carries on smoking after that, well, you take it, you're dancing with devil.
Well, you know,
that's what you want to do. I mean, I like a good drink, Jimmy. You've seen that on.
Yeah. The person I know is smoking like a chimney, and even when they told him when he had to do certain hospital procedures, he still smoked, and they told him not to. And I don't know really, but end of the day, how we can wrap up with this, I suppose, it's very hard looking someone who's ill, and there's not much genuine care there for you in our personal experience.
Get on with it.
And on a lighter note, would you please subscribe to this channel? We're getting quite a few subscribers now, so please be one of them, and thank you very much.